free. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Devontae Freeman, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10.
Check. Watch the before. Go. Check.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Left pass. 56.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Wilson. They'll roll him out right and avoids the contact by sliding. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it they're picking up the 1st down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Move the team. Right there, 54. I'll go special. Alert.
Now it's Wilson. And Brown's got it. He's got a Jets touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very... This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play?
315. 56. Here we go. 18. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
On third down, Wilson. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit.
Mike, 380. Mike 5-4. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Alert.
On first down, Wilson. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Adam Shaheen, that time. But it's going to be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw on second and 10, Wilson. And he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
Let go.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's Wilson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Brown, the rookie, his intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down following the incompletion.
Check, 93's the Mike. 93's the Mike. Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check, 93's the Mike. 93's the Mike. Take me up. Here we go.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And Brown's got it for a Jets touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Mike, 380. Mike 5-4. Watch the pass. Watch the alert. Check, Mike 54.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he slides to avoid the hit. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On 3rd down, Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. This will be from 49 yards out. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter.
Let's go, D.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Well, we have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check 4, check 8.
They'll run on 1st down. Morris. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. They'll try to run it with Morris. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Now, can this offense muster a late second quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock.
54. Here we go. 14. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Now, can this offense muster a late second quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock.
14.
Shotgun handoff for Lewis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Check 3. 19.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And now look at him go. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
Yellow. Check 56. Hey, defense, let's go.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. The open man is Smith. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 20. Well, we have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10.
Break that. 90. 54 miles. They can't hang with us.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw again is Wilson. Shaheen, the tight end, on the right side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Wilson will throw again. He'll buy some time right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
380. 56. Left.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front.
So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there. A lead change may very well be forthcoming as this offense in field goal range already and looking for more here in the fourth quarter.
Yellow. Check 56. Down to lose one. Check 24. Check 24.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 16 yards, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. On play action, it's Mahomes. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. DJ Moore. And time winding down here in this fourth quarter. This is a crucial spot. Let's see what the offense can do.
Waiting. Mark 56. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On second and a couple. Wilson, throw left side complete. It's Freeman. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 52. Mike 52. 14.
On first down, Freeman. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Wilson, rolling to his left. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Check. Walk 54. Walk QB. Hey, alert. Good job right there. Check.
This time Wilson will throw. And this is caught by Allen. Touchdown, Jets. Keenan Allen with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
I did. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a one-score, 7-point lead. Now Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
No gain, and it's 2nd down. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Robert Quinn able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Jets, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Miami, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.